you said he who pays the piper dictates the tune. Let's take it from the government side that you mentioned. Government puts so much money in, they control majority of the sports administration. Now, the people that are coming in, let me tell you how it works. They are not coming to change the regulation of FIFA status or national status or CAF status. They are bringing in the money. They are telling you, you don't have to be going cap in hand to go to the government. They want to discourage government from being part of football administration and management. So what they do is this. When they bring their money, they're going to have their own criteria how you can access this money. For example, Eyimba, Abia State government. This is the value of Eyimba as of today. 100 million, 200 million, 1 billion. This is what we are paying you. They take Eyimba as an entity, as a company, to the people and say, come, Nigerians, Adians, buy shares in Eyimba FC, because it's going to the stock exchange. 3,000 naira, 2,000 naira, 10,000 naira, 50,000 naira. Whatever you put in, you get back, according to you, using your words. He who pays the piper dictates the tune. The money is going to be set aside, and a management company for Eyimba will be hired by professional PR people. It's not because I'm the governor's brother, I'm team manager, I am this, I am that, I am spokesperson. No, professionals who will be paid for doing their job. And once they are slack, they sack. Bring in another person. The board, the shareholders sit and take decisions. You have a stadium in Aba. We are going to be giving you XYZ amount of money annually. 10 million, 100 million, 2 naira. You have no say in this stadium. The stadium is going to be handed over to another committee, professionals marketers, who are going to commercialize the entire stadium. So even if the governor wants to have a wedding at a stadium, got to pay.
Wow, who is working with us on this revolution journey? Alfred, it's all about using money to make money. Now you listen to the explanation of regulation. Do you still have doubts?
Well, of course, you want to play the devil's advocate. You want to look how we operate here. You say this is the value you placed on Eyimba. What if Eyimba says they are not ready to sell? I mean, we know clubs elsewhere that they are owned by a majority share owned by individuals.
Even the community.
Even the community.
But Alfred, before you say you won't sell, first thing first, it's just stated that the objective is to discourage government
from coming in.
From coming in.
I mean, I'm sure that any state government, sometimes this football or these clubs, the way it is owned here, is not owned for, so okay, we want to make you the Real Madrid or the Barcelona of...
Isn't that why we are struggling?
It is to make the boys happy.
And sometimes PR, propaganda.
That's what I'm saying. It is to make the boys happy. These are the boys from this community. They are our own. In order to make these boys to curb restiveness, these boys, whether they are good, injured or bad, we have to recruit them. In fact, they get salary before those who are playing regular. I'm just saying. But for me, it sounds too fantastic, too good to. I mean, it sounds so sweet. I mean, if the fans are there, I'm not just saying this in order to say discourage whatever is happening. But I'm just wondering to see how it will work. If it does work, because over and over again we've seen facilities go to waste, go to rust. Everybody, because you are the brother, sister, governors. How government, what belongs to government, or what belongs to government, what belongs to everybody belongs to nobody. How nobody takes responsibility. We've seen so many grounds in this country allowed to waste.
That's right, Alfred. Another major talking point. Our problem in this country, particularly in sports, is continuity. A minister is doing so well, and then 2 years after, he's either told to step aside or someone else comes in. And then was saying,
Commissioner.
Same thing. I was saying that these people, they spoke to current Minister of Sports, Solomon Dalong. He liked the idea, went to the president And then the president said, let's go on with this. Tomorrow, let's say Dalong is no longer the minister. What happens to this project? Before you say something, let's listen to Femi Carrena again as regards continuing this project. I'll be right back.
If the Honorable Minister today is signing an MOU with an investor, it is Nigeria that is signing, not Femi Carrena, that is the minister today. If Femi Carrena goes today as Minister of Sport, Rafiu Ladipo comes in tomorrow, he continues with that. Government is continuing. We have to continue. So as far as that is concerned, it's not about Solomon Dalong. It's about Nigeria. So if Dalong goes today, another person comes in. I mentioned Dalong because it's not just because he's the current minister. He saw how laudable the project is, and he took his time. He just didn't give us an approval of the line. He sent it to different departments of the ministry, legal and all that. And he figured, maybe we should do this. Some people have approached me and said, Dalong shouldn't be the one handling this project. It's not about Dalong. Anybody that is there. Because ours is to move the league forward. The league is what produced the national teams. Now, NFF will benefit. How? Because whatever stars you've been able to produce in the league are coming to NFF. NFF should not be going cap in hand to the ministry. And the only platform you can showcase whatever you've been able to produce in the league is at the national level. Now, there are going to be subvention to the NFF to prosecute their international matches, coaches, remuneration, training abroad, and all that. That is on a different side. But definitely NFF is going to benefit. Definitely. Because they are the custodian of football in Nigeria, not the ministry. But the ministry is the supervising ministry. And the NFF cannot do anything international without the federal government. And the ministry is supervising them.
Alfred, each time you listen to him, you start wondering, how true is this? But the money sounds so good that if we have it in our football and if it's managed properly,
the likes of Chisemi Ebuchina will not go to Etoile du Sahel.
There you go.
We'll watch him here for next
You will see our stars stay here.
And of course, we're beginning to see stars from other climes find safe haven in Nigeria. Ghana's #1 goalkeeper is moved over to Enyimba. Now in Enyimba. So, like I said, I guess in the days ahead, we'll begin to break this down and we understand the nitty-gritty because, like I said earlier, it's just too good, too sounds too exciting. I wish it comes to pass because this will really give us that feeling, that nudge, that to be one of the top. We've always known that our football has the potential to grow. It has the potential to grow with the right funding, with the right environment, and of course with the people really buying into our football.